Get my helmet on, packing the last couple minute things. I had to throw some sandals in for the beach, and then I had to throw I get some garbage bags from a little bit extra waterproofing just in case. As I said in the first video where we were packing, they're not calling for any rain today, but as you see it here, it's hazy. It was drizzling this morning, so they're already wrong. Rule number one of doing a road trip with Paramoto is expect to get wet. So one of the first things I saw this morning, I want to show you guys this. So this is from Rockingham County, which I think is more towards Charlotte, but two people on motorcycles were shot, left laid on the side of the road by this guy, big old dually tow trucky looking guy. If there was ever more of a reason to carry a gun while you ride. Alright guys, on the road. It's a little bit colder this morning than I thought it was going to be. It's about like 64 degrees. It's a little bit like humid though, so it definitely doesn't feel like 64. But I'm layered up right now. I got a base layer, some Under Armour style like base layer. I got a hoodie on and this riding jacket. This first part of the trip's about 200 miles. We should get there in about 3 hours. It's mostly highway. I don't really like doing highway, but I'm meeting people there, so I kind of don't have a choice. We will be chiming in on the road, guys, and I will see you guys out there. First stop, we're about 90 miles in. Let's see where we're at. We're in Edgecombe County. Yeah, we're in Edgecombe County, right past Rocky Mount. One of these guys got premium out here. Holy crap, they got premium. I haven't been able to put premium on this bike for probably 2 weeks because of the freaking gas shortage. Quick stretch, man. The bike is doing great. My back's a little sore this morning, but the bike is doing fantastic. Like I said, we're about halfway, about 89 to 90 miles in so far. Everything's doing good. Everything's doing real good. It sprinkled on me a little bit, and I was like, oh, here we go. But so far, so good. Oh man, that stretch felt good. Alright, back at it. Next stop, we will be, after the next stop, it'll be basically pushing on to our destination. Not too bad. My back kind of hurts today, so not the best day to pick to, like, go on a 200-mile motorcycle journey, but hey, you know, when the road beckons, man, like every once in a while these clouds get darker and it's just like, oh man, I start biting my nails, like, please no, I do not want to get rained on today, especially not when we're barely touching the halfway point at this point. Weird. I've gone like 30 miles and my fuel light came back on. This tank is good for like 80 to 100 miles, so I have no idea what's going on. If I got a fuel leak, if my electronics are just messed up, I'm gonna pull over real quick. There's a gas station coming up. I'm gonna see what's going on. We're 117 miles in. a couple Harley dealerships on the way, but I would really prefer not to have an issue. So one thing that I did is I finally got able to get some premium. I don't know if mixing all the premium and regular together fucked it up or what's going on. I'm sure just a quick peek inside my gas tank will let me find out what's going on. That's odd. Well, I also noticed that I had a brake light out the other day, so like I don't know if the electronics are kind of crapping out or what. Oh yeah, we got plenty of gas. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's gas like almost right up to the top. They not have premium here. They don't have premium here. Alright guys, I think we're good. I think my fuel light's just broken. The context of things to break, that's like the least important thing. So like, made me kind of concerned that I had a fuel leak or something like that. Like, you know, if I had a fuel leak, this thing's leaking basically right on top of a hot gas tank, so I'm sure I would have noticed either that or, you know, something else going on or whatever, but I don't know. Apparently the gas light just felt like coming on after 30 miles and had plenty of gas left, so I just hopped off again, and, you know, worst thing happens, I mean, it's a freaking, like, 3/4 tank indicator, you know? My Ducati does the same thing. Like, it comes on after like I've only like burnt like a half a tank. Shit if I know, to be honest with you. I'm just glad that nothing's leaking, because that's going to be a really annoying ride having to stop every 30 miles. But I don't know. That's one thing why I kind of like doing this kind of stuff, is just to get out and experience and think through problems. So hey, you know, things happen. If that's the only thing that happens during this trip, then you know what? Consider yourself lucky, to be honest with you. So, finally seeing exits for where I'm going. Nags Head, North Carolina, Outer Banks. That's always a good sign. We are 119 miles into 200 miles. We should be able to push through on this gas tank, to be honest with you, but we will see. It's been pretty nice so far. I've been listening to Rogan the entire time, and I need a break from Rogan. Actually listen to some music instead. This is averted. No big deal. Finally get a little turn. On my way back, I'm taking back roads. I'm not taking highway on the way back. This is the kind of stuff that I like to see. I like to see undivided highway in the woods. This is what I like. And this is what we're going to be doing on the way back. Chiming in, guys. We're about 50 miles away. We're in Columbia. It looks like a pretty cool little boat town. Looks pretty cool over here. I think we're on the wrong side of the state, but this kind of place kind of reminds me of some movies that were actually shot in North Carolina, like I Know What You Did Last Summer. This is the first like town I think we've ever like actually been through so far. It's been really barren around here. It's been a lot of freaking like you know, farm area and just like 30 miles and nothing. I don't know. I'm gonna skip gas for now because I probably have at least 30 miles to go before I even need to worry about it. Looks like we're getting a little bit more we're getting more into like the city and town part of it. There's probably gonna be more civilization as we head towards the coast, so I'm not really worried about it. That's it, man. I think we're back to farmland. It took all of like 10 minutes to get through the town. All right, gents, we are at the Alligator River Marina. We're about 30 minutes out. Stopped to get gas one more time because I figured here would probably be cheaper. And I need to get some music on. Doing pretty good. Nothing else is broken so far. Everybody just kind of hanging out. that cool bridge. Oh, here we go. Man, that looks cool. Wow. Man, I want to live by the water so bad. It smells amazing out here. I don't know why, but on like a really long bridge like this, I feel nervous right now. I don't know, I have no idea why. Man, look at all this water. Looks like it might storm out that way. What is this? Like a freaking drawbridge or something? Oh, it is a drawbridge. Man, look at that. Probably let the sailboat go through. That's probably what it's for. So typically bridges like this, if they have a moving section, that usually means that it's steel grate. If you guys have never ridden over steel grate, it's not the funnest. Your bike just dances around. Man, this is cool. Before, we totally are now. It's 13 minutes away from Nags Head. Oh, we get to do a microwave. Having one. Oh, those cantankerous guys on those Japanese touring bikes. They're everywhere. They're just everywhere. It's so like gray out here right now. Gray, overcast. Blech. It's like, welcome to North Carolina. Welcome to Outer Banks. Blech. It's cold out here, man. It's cold. Like, it's only been in the 70s this entire ride, and I think it just went down into the 60s. I'm like freaking cold. I know some people out there are just like, oh, that's not cold. It only gets cold here where I live. But it's cold. When you're used to like 80s and 90s, 60s, it's freaking cold, man. And my phone's like about to die. I just got the 20% indication, so hopefully we make it there, and then before the next 12 minutes. Alright, we got bridge take 3. Yet another bridge. Freaking giant causeway. Really cool, like townhouse marina-y thing over here. Washington something bridge. Washington Balm Bridge. You can't say balm on a bridge? Name the movie in the comments down below. Whoa. Wow, look at that. Look at all that. That looks really cool. I don't know what the houses out here. It's gotta be stupid expensive. It's weird. It looks like you're going to like a different country. And back on land. Welcome to the town of Nags Head, where all the naggy women come to hang out. Don't know what the speed limit is. But these beach towns are cool, but there's like nothing here. It's just like random stilted like townhouses and like fishing stuff. And like that's cool. Like if you like the water and stuff, like this is probably the place to be, but I don't know. I like having a lot of things to go do and things to be around. Yeah, I'll give it to you. It's a pretty cool little place. Pretty cool little place, I'll give you that. Glad I got gas when I did. That line is stupid. Yeah, this definitely reminds me of like Southport. Or at least what I've seen on TV. I don't know why there's so much traffic. It's like noon on a Tuesday. I heard there's a Harley Davidson dealership. I heard there's a Harley Davidson dealership over here somewhere. I would not mind a souvenir t-shirt. This doesn't seem like that big of a place, so it probably wouldn't be that hard to find. Ooh man, you can tell the bike's hot. It's backfiring like crazy. It's just not happy. Just not a happy bikey right now. Just like pop, pop, pop. Pretty sure. And I feel like we just went through the wrong way.